Coming up, we get a little bit nostalgic. Why? Because other people are graduating this week and in the coming weeks, and we have graduated multiple times. So we're going to tell some graduation stories. Hit the music. It's podcast time. I am Al.
And I am Kayla.
And welcome to the
Why You
podcast. I lost my breath, so I had to stop. I wasn't going to stop neither. I was going to keep going.
You was going to keep on.
I was. I really was. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. Anyway, welcome again.
It's all right, and it's okay. I'm gonna murder anyway.
Okay, Whitney. I see. You work my nerves.
I know.
Welcome again to the YU podcast, the number one podcast for people who just got off the road.
Why was I about to say that? Well, I was gonna be like, we fresh out the road,
We
y'all.
fresh off the. We really been home for like 30 minutes and was like, yeah, we got to get this done.
Yep.
So yeah, just fresh off the road and getting their stuff done. So it don't matter the road, the sky, the sea is not gonna stop us from doing the YU podcast.
So extra.
We are unstoppable in this piece.
Yeah.
The only thing that's gonna stop us is a meteor.
Well, it's not. I mean, let's hope that doesn't happen.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
No,
Just out the blue, a meteor just comes and we go the way of the dinosaurs.
See, that's basically a whole movie you planning up.
I'm telling you.
That's the next 2025 movie. They already had that 2012 movie.
I never saw that 2012. I heard it was garbage.
I saw it once, but I can't remember it.
It was not memorable, so
We're going to have to watch it again.
I've never seen it, so
Well,
you're going to have
it
to watch
again,
it
and you're
again.
gonna
I'm going to
watch
have to watch it for the first
for
time.
the first time.
That sounds awful, actually. It sounds like a bad time. A good time, because we like watching bad movies and making fun of it, so it's going to be a good bad time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm down for it.
Okay. So, Kayla, where did we just come from?
So, the reason why we are fresh off the road is because we celebrated my oldest nephew's high school graduation.
High school graduate.
He graduated from Airline High School in Bossier City, Louisiana.
Bossier.
Yeah. Shout out to Landon Johnson. Love you, nephew. He had his graduation on this past Saturday at 8:00 p.m.
Yep.
I have never been to a graduation that late.
Nope.
But it was cool though. Cause it didn't last long.
Well, it didn't last long, but we left after his name was called because they still had like 250 more names to call.
True that.
And Shreveport, in the summertime,
Sorry. You know I'll be talking.
In the summertime, that's when all the bugs start coming out at night. And when you have those big lights in the football stadium start hitting, and then the bugs are like, hey, what's going on? There's all these warm-blooded people around. So, yeah, I didn't want to continue to have that happen.
So we were swatting our foreheads and
Yep.
cheeks.
I had one laying on the back of my neck. I was like, yep, soon as they call his name, let's go. And we didn't want to get caught in traffic neither.
True that. And then today we had a brunch for him, and we enjoyed that. And so, what you doing?
You had some lint in your fro. I was trying to help you.
Oh, thank you.
Trying to make sure you look good.
Thanks. We enjoyed that and celebrated his milestone.
Yep.
And then after that, we got back on the road to Dallas, and boom, we here record.
Yep.
On a Sunday.
On a Sunday. It feels,
got the podcast going up.
Since we getting close to our 1 year anniversary, it kind of has that throwback feel when we used to record on Sundays. Where exclusively we used to record on Sundays.
morning.
Yes, we did.
Because hold on, I got cough again.
Lord, yeah, you got it. Hey, y'all, guess what? I got a cough again. The allergies.
Okay, allergies. Anyway,
they rough.
When we first started recording, that was like the beginning of the pandemic, and I wasn't going to church because church was shut down. And so I would watch church on Zoom.
That's right.
And then we could record.
That's right.
And now we're back in church, so we can't record on Sundays because, I be singing.
That's right. The only reason why we moved from Sundays was because my mom was like, hey, I need a break because I got AD
during the week
and Gabe Monday through Friday. So if he could stay with y'all on Sundays, I'd appreciate it. I was like, well, if he gonna do that, he gotta stay late on Fridays.
Yeah.
So okay. I just need a break. I work so hard.
So
I got so many jobs. It did. No.
Your mama gonna get you.
It's funny
I love
because
you, Mama T.
I know my mom listens, and I'm probably gonna be like, you really? You talking about me like that? I don't talk like that, first of all. Second of all, you making it sound like I cry, and I don't cry like that. I only cry when Kayla sings.
That's true, y'all. I be moving.
Every single Sunday,
I be
Kayla
knowing
singing.
After, I be like, do I need to get your tissue real quick? She's like, you just move me.
You get me every time.
I love it.
But no, whenever I make fun of pretty much everybody, but I only do it to you, like I do it with you.
Make fun of yourself.
I do make fun of myself. But the reason why I do it is because if something like, you got to find light in situations. So I'll put on a voice with my mom whenever. No, go ahead. Both of us at the same time. She owe me something.
Doing my voice when I be driving and, I be directionally challenged. So when I get lost, that'd be so funny every time you do that. Babe,
I need to woosah for a moment because I done missed my exit and there ain't no more exits for like 5 miles. I just need you to
calm me down, babe.
I just need you to.
Or like when I called you the other day, that was just Friday, and somebody was cutting me off and like zooming around or whatever.
Oh yeah,
babe.
You was
this
like
Mustang.
He was like, I don't need these people trying to mess up my day. I'm going to have a woosah moment.
Right.
Like they speeding up on me. Like we not all going in the same direction. And because the car doing what it's doing, I can't accelerate.
I was like, I just need a friendly, familiar voice to calm me down.
And I'm sitting there like, okay.
Whatever.
You had a good morning. You going to be all right. We going to get the car fixed and everything's going to be fine. Just breathe, baby. It's going to be all right.
Anyway.
But was saying all that to say, whenever I kind of roast my mom, I always put on that voice because like my mom likes to fuss, but I don't want to put on the fuss voice. I put on the whine voice. It's no better when I say it out loud, but it's how I cope with my mom doing the stuff that she does sometimes. So I am, but you wouldn't love me if I wasn't extra, right?
That's true. I like your dramatics.
Yes.
That's why your son's dramatic too.
Oh my God.
That's another story.
Let me tell y'all about this boy.
Oh,
okay. So AD has been doing this thing lately. And I don't know if he's getting it from like YouTube or something, but he'll put himself in situations and act like he needs help. Like he didn't just put himself in that situation.
Excuse me.
And I'm like, don't do that. Don't play victim. Don't put yourself in a situation.
It'll either be on one end like that or the other end. Oh, I got it. Oh, I don't need help. Let me do it, mommy. I got it.
It's like, oh, okay. So you want to be independent, but you also, he's 3, so he don't really know what he wants yet. So that's fair.
Everything.
But sometimes I just look at him like I'll be on the sofa and he'll sit on the sofa and then he'll kind of like lean with his legs on the sofa and his body and his arms like on the floor, and he'll go, help me, and I'm like,
I'm falling.
Boy, you better help yourself.
I can't get up.
You like gotta help yourself.
What's that commercial?
Oh, the old
Life
people.
Alert. I'm falling and I can't get up.
I remember that because we say it all the time.
Yep.
I forgot it was life. No, you'll tell me every time it's Life Alert, and then I will forget that it's Life Alert. I'm getting old, man. I am getting old.
It's okay though. All right, so since we're in the spirit of graduation season, first of all, not only congratulations to my nephew, but congratulations to all the graduates.
Yes.
Be it all the way from pre-K to
master's
doctorate
and doctorate degree.
Okay.
The people who passed their certifications.
Yes. Trade school, all the graduates.
All of you.
Congratulations to y'all.
Congratulations.
2021 and 2020, because some of you 2020 graduates are able to walk this year since y'all couldn't walk last year.
They had to wait a year, but it was worth it.
Yep.
It was worth it for you. So we say congratulations to you all. We have finished graduating for now.
Unless we decide to go back to school for some of us later on in life.
You plan on going back to school?
I mean, you never know. We're
Respect.
Still young.
If Joe Biden would get off his feet and forgive these student loans, I'll go back to school. Mm-hmm. Until then, y'all got these YouTube classes I could take. 'Cause I can't go into no more debt.
Anyway, so going back to memories of graduation. First of all,
yes.
Did you have a kindergarten graduation?
I did.
Do you remember any of it?
First of all,
because you know when you're at that age, sometimes you remember certain things and sometimes you don't.
This was 30 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I hate you for bringing this up.
Because you old.
I hate you. No, yes. I was in Desert Hot Springs, I think, which is...
Desert Hot.
So if people have heard of Palm Springs, everyone knows. So you have Palm Springs, and then you have I-10, and then on the other side of I-10 was Desert Hot Springs. Mm-hmm. I don't remember the name of the school because, again, this was 30 years ago, and I do not forgive you for having me bring this up. Hey. But I know my mom was there, and she took my picture because they gave me like a certificate, and I tried to hand it to her, and she wouldn't take it. But there was a picture of me trying to hand my certificate to her. And then we went back to the classroom, and then I think we had like a party, and then it was summertime. So I think that was the summer they took me to Disneyland for my birthday. So it was like a double thing. But I don't, again, 30 years ago.
You remember Disneyland, or you just remember seeing pictures?
I remember, I do have one picture of like how they set it up. We were in LA, and they tried to put it where I couldn't see where we were going. And then when we got there, they have a picture of like this surprised look on my face as we were going to Disneyland. And then this is actually where my fear of roller coasters come in. Because we rode Thunder Mountain. Okay. And all I remember was falling all around the car. I'm sitting next to my dad. And I think it was just me and him in the car. And I'm just like sliding around. And ever since then, I've been like, nope, me and roller coasters do not go well together.
That's why I say whenever we do take AD to his first amusement park, I'm going to be the one on the roller coaster. And I guess we're going to have to hold my bae.
Okay. Yes. But from what I can tell with what AD is going through right now with like driveways and being in parking lots and being afraid of concrete, and like I can't even put him on my shoulders without him losing his mind. Yeah. So
he might have the same fear heights. Like
he might have to grow out of it first. So maybe like when he's like 7 or 8, but he might be with me. And you get on the roller coaster, you be like, man, I'm riding all these rides by myself.
I'm still gonna enjoy it.
My boys are just sitting.
Y'all can chill. We can all get on the rides that's like close to the ground.
Yes.
Bumper cards.
You're gonna get on that baby ride with the dragon that just goes up that hill and come around and then go up the other hill.
Barely.
Yep. That's what I'm talking about. Or the one at the carnival that goes in a circle. Oh. And it's just real fast and then it goes backwards.
He might not even like that one because that one you be going left to right in that one too.
Well, I guess we'll see, but it's closer to the ground. Ain't no flippity dips.
Not flippity dips. That's true. Now the thing is, okay, I actually don't remember if I had a kindergarten graduation, and I don't think I did. Because I mean, I went to early childhood, because there was a school for that. I remember that was Motown School in Shreveport, and then what?
Motown Philly.
It's a big one.
Back again.
That was the name of the school.
Anyway, go ahead.
And then after that, I went to my elementary school, which was Shreveport. So that was kindergarten all the way to 5th grade. I don't remember having a kindergarten graduation, but I had a 5th grade graduation.
Okay.
And I remember I told you about that one because that was when I was singing.
Oh,
my
yeah.
5th grade graduation.
Oh, yeah. Boy.
The World's Greatest by Aura.
By
Kelly.
By inmate number 237526. That's who you talking about?
Yeah. But
Robert.
We sung that song though. We did that.
Okay.
And I remember, let me tell you, I remember what I had on and the outfit.
Ooh.
Let me tell you.
Excuse me.
Let me tell you though. Okay, because I was excited about this. Okay, I really thought I was clean, but when I explain it, you're gonna be like, "Ooh, you sound like somebody old auntie or something."
If it had shoulder pads.
Wait.
Oh no! Oh no!
First of all, my shoulder pads was on point. Okay,
Looked like she was going to work. She wouldn't graduate nothing.
Let me tell
She was going straight into the workforce in 5th
listen.
grade.
Okay, I want you to get a visual when I explain this, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Let me close my eyes. I want to visualize it.
Picture this. Kayla in 5th grade, right?
With the bang, right?
No, I'm about to tell you what my hair situation was.
Okay.
Because I had long hair in elementary school.
Okay.
So this particular hairstyle, I wanted my hairstylist to give me some banana peels with some flips, and I had twists in the front. So I had twists right here in the front, and then she did the banana peel. She had to put spritz on it. So when you do that, this is how it sounds. It sounds like this. When she doing it. So she did a banana peel. So picture like a hump on my head, and then that comes down into a flip. Look at me. This is the flip right here. Okay, so that was nice and shiny, right? Then they told us to wear pastel colors. Let me tell you, me and my mama went to pick out my suit. It was a suit, 2-piece suit. It was orange. Picture this.
Like,
you know how a creamsicle look? Like an orange creamsicle? It was that color. Stop.
Okay.
I had shoulder pads. It was a skirt. The skirt like right there below the knee. I had stockings with white shoes. I was clean in my hair. You couldn't tell me nothing. It had a kitten heel on it because I couldn't walk in heels, but it had a kitten heel, and I was in 5th grade.
oh God,
Baby, I was clean. Okay, don't be a hater.
Kayla went to her graduation as a church secretary. She was going to take the minutes.
And this is me coming to the mic. I am a mountain. I am an eagle. Oh
God.
I
can't.
am a lion down in the jungle. I was feeling that song.
With the creamsicle?
With the creamsicle suit, babe. 5th grade graduation.
Oh, Lord.
Yes. My people was there in the audience. I was proud of it. So don't judge me in my
Only a little
creamsicle
bit.
outfit with my banana peels and my flips.
Well, okay.
What?
At my 8th grade graduation, I can't act like I ain't have on this royal blue suit that my dad had that was too big for me. Because I was
it hanging down your arm like this?
Yep. But when I tell you, I got this walk across the stage thing down pat. Because when I walked in my 8th grade graduation, it was like I was gliding. You feel me?
Why did I picture that?
I was like a model.
Oh my God.
On that stage
with, too big suit
with
on.
that too, and then I was in the
hope
band.
You had no chain on.
No, I didn't have a chain.
Oh, good.
No, I'm not a chain wearing type of person. So my parents wouldn't buy me no jewelry. So no, I didn't have no chain, but I had the tie. It was like I don't. There's a picture somewhere that I have, and I'd already taken off my jacket.
I wonder if your mama got it.
I got it somewhere. It's somewhere in that tote where all the books are in.
Matter of fact, I should have showed you the picture of me in that orange creamsicle suit.
Let me tell you something.
Next time I'm home, I'm going to take a picture.
Ooh.
Because it's in one of them photo albums.
Ooh, let me tell you. You send me that picture. It's going up on Instagram.
Okay.
So the fans could see it too.
Okay.
Because they got a relish in your shoulder pads.
And then when you find that blue picture of that blue suit, that's going on
Instagram. You in that suit like you standing up in front of church telling everybody how much ties they put in the last week. Okay.
Don't judge my outfit, okay? What you won't do. First of all, what was your shoe situation with that blue suit?
I'm pretty sure they were Stacy's. Them Stacey Adams. Yeah, they weren't mine now.
Oh, they was
I was at that age where I could wear my dad's clothes. Because at that time, well, I mean, my dad's like 5'10", and he ain't but like 165 pounds soaking wet.
Super skinny.
So when I was in the 6th grade, I'd already hit that mark, so I could wear his clothes. So I wore that suit, and I think I wore his shoes. And I
probably
was
had a skin
fresh.
fade on your head.
No, I think I just had the low cut because I would go to the the barbershop on base, and I would get the haircut that was like $6, and they would just cut my hair off.
Gotcha.
Because I ain't know nothing about haircuts. I was just like, just give me the Marine Corps cut. I don't know. But so I had my middle school graduation, and then we get to high school. Now, I've been to, let's see, 29 Palms High School, Grambling High School. I graduated from Liverpool.
Then you go to Syracuse?
Well, Liverpool is
that's
in.
The same.
Yeah.
Liverpool is in Syracuse.
That's right.
Gotcha.
So the thing about the Liverpool graduation and the reason why I don't remember it is because I barely graduated. I told that story before. Like I graduated with like a 2.0. Mm-hmm.
That's because you moved around so much, or you just like was just tired.
That last year, like it was so much of like a change that I didn't really like fit in. Mm-hmm. Not fit in, but like it was hard for me to catch up because they were advanced. I had just come from the South in Louisiana, and I don't want to make you feel bad, but the education in Louisiana was not that great.
I know.
There was stuff that...
Because even, I grew up in Louisiana, so if we had people that came from different states, especially California, they'd be like, wait, we did this 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened to me.
Yeah.
I was in the 11th grade, and there was stuff that I was like, I did this my freshman year. And so many people were trying to like cheat off of my test. I'm like, I mean, no. Because I know y'all talk about me behind my back anyway, because I'm too smart. Anyway, so, but then when I go from that to New York State, I mean, their education in America is not that great overall, but they were where I would have been if I stayed in California. So I had taken like a year and a half of going backwards and then have to try to, so I was kind of lost in the shuffle. So I barely graduated. My counselor had to take a grade from my school in California and use it as an elective, or else I would have had to go to summer school and not graduate. I think I would have had to wait to walk until the next year. So I don't remember nothing but walking across that stage in my blue gown and hat, and the tassel was orange and blue, and gliding across that stage like I always do.
Come on, glide.
Like a G.
Glide.
And then since I didn't have friends, I went to someone else's graduation party. They had to like merge ours together because I ain't have no friends.
You didn't really know nobody.
And it was almost like a pity party.
Oh, don't make it sound so sad.
It was sad. I'm not making it sound sad.
At that point, well, when you graduated, how long were you there?
I was at Liverpool from September to June.
Oh, so yeah, you was new.
I was new. And then I was working. I think I had gotten a job.
It was like 7 months.
Yeah. So I was working and I was doing the show choir. So yeah.
So you only really knew people from the choir and work?
Yeah.
And that was it? Yeah. You really had much time to
Nope.
Okay.
So I played myself. It wasn't my fault.
Your fault.
It wasn't my fault.
You couldn't pick and choose what station y'all was gonna be at.
Right.
So you just had to go with the motion.
So yeah, I think I kind of blacked all of that out because that was a rough time in my life moving to Liverpool, and then I graduated though, class of 2004, like I was supposed to. Oh my God.
You owe.
Oh my God.
You owe.
In 3 years. I will have graduated from high school 20 years ago.
We definitely got to go to your 20-year graduation. I mean, what you call it? Reunion. I'm talking about 20-year graduation.
People not going to remember who I am.
Your 10-year. You can still go for the fact that,
I guess.
20 years.
But I'm with you.
Well, you know what? It ain't that one. It was 29 Palms you wanted to go to.
Yeah.
Because like, even though you didn't graduate there, you did most of your years there.
Yeah, I did 2.5 years there.
And you played ball.
I played ball. I
really
was
like
in
that
band.
picture of you when you was posing with your helmet and stuff. Oh, I live my baby.
Back in my less than 200-pound days, where I'm supposed to be. Now, if I lose too much weight, you'll leave me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I need like a little grip on too.
I need a man. I don't need a boy. Eat this hamburger, baby.
Here you go. Come on.
You're doing it for our marriage. You're doing this to keep us together.
Get the cornbread real quick. So even though you blocked yours out.
Oh yeah, you had to. I want to hear yours.
I remember mine because again, I sang at my graduation again. So I sang at my 5th grade one, and I sang at my high school graduation.
High school graduate.
I know you're so silly. Anyway, let's see. So, what song we did? The Storm Is Over Now. The gospel song.
It's over now.
That was my song. I was about to say, that's my
song.
Look, I was mixing jam and song. That's my John right there.
That's my John.
Man,
you from Philly?
That's my John.
That's my John. Terrible.
Anyway, so we did that song, and I made sure that when I was singing on stage, I didn't want to look at my mama because I feel like if I looked at my mama, I'd start crying.
Yeah, because she was gonna be crying.
Like, my baby singing. So anyway, we did that song. Of course, I always remember my hairstyle.
Of course.
I remember I had a bob with a bang. My bang was
Got
up right here.
Bang.
And I had my brows done really cute.
Whap.
My
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I was not ready for the sound effect.
It's something about bangs when I think of them. It make that sound effect when your hairstylists get done cutting it and then they lay it down. When they lay down, they go whap.
That's funny.
And it just grabs the front of your forehead and hangs on for dear life.
But that was when I first started wearing. My mom was able to let me get tracks because I was begging her. First of all, I was begging like in 11th grade to get some color in my hair.
Mama,
she was
please.
like, you can't get no color on your real hair, but you can get some tracks in it. I was like, oh, I get some tracks.
Mama, please.
So I got some tracks. And then senior year, I was able to get some tracks too, with some color and all that stuff. But this time I did all black for graduation.
Oh, okay.
When you think about it, I really was into hair without knowing that I was going to be a hairstylist. I
Deep down.
I just like doing hair.
Deep down, you knew.
And I like going to the beauty shop, everything, all that, the atmosphere. Anyway.
It was being embedded in your DNA at that age. You was like, I'm gonna do hair.
Whatever. Anyway, so I had that, and I made sure it set perfectly with the graduation hat. I had to have my bang perfectly and calm down with the hat. And then our colors were silver and royal blue. So my gown was royal blue, and had the accents and all that stuff. And let me see. After graduation. Okay, put in trash.
Thanks.
It's 80, y'all.
Of course, got to make his cameo.
Right. What we did? I'm trying to remember. I can't remember what we did after graduation.
I'm pretty sure you want to go eat.
But I know me, Deacon, and Raven did something. I can't remember what it was.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. I had a graduation shindig get together with the family. My mama had rented a banquet room.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like we did for college, but that'll be next.
Yes.
She had rented a banquet room, and all my family was there. We had a cake, balloons, food, all that good stuff. Yeah, it was a good time.
That's nice.
Somebody had made me a little candy lay, like it had, you know what I'm talking about? And they had them lays that you put around there, but it had my favorite candy on there. It was Milky Way and Snickers. And I really like Milky Way, but Milky Way was the color of my school.
That's hilarious.
So that's why they did it like that, to make it match.
Wait, you said silver and blue?
Yeah.
So it wouldn't have been a Three Musketeers? Because Milky Way got that, it's like brown.
Oh, you know what? Maybe that's what it was.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Milky Way is brown and green.
Yeah.
So what's the one that's silver and white and blue? That's
Three Musketeers.
Yeah, it was that then.
Okay.
That and some Snickers.
Like I can have it.
Right,
Why would I know chocolate? Like
it's
I can
okay.
eat it.
It's okay though.
Just made me sad again.
But anyway, so that was fun and a good time, and I was happy I graduated.
Yeah. They loved you. You know what I got?
Babe, don't do that.
I got to go to someone else's graduation party, and everyone gave me cards with no money in it because they know who I was.
Stop it.
And then I got this teddy bear that they signed, and they just signed it because they was like, well, Al needs someone to support him because he graduated, so y'all sign this little teddy bear. That the legs done fell off. I got the teddy bear somewhere, still in my closet.
Oh my God, it's okay. Don't make it sound so sad.
Being a military child is traumatic. This is why I got the issues I have today.
Oh, baby.
Anyway,
I'm so extra with the sound.
oh, baby, please, let's not do this. AD, go watch Teen Titans, please. We love you. We're gonna be done soon. We're not doing a long episode. Go sit down. Thanks. Close the door. Thank you.
It'd be funny when we start going to his graduation.
Boy.
Oh, my baby.
You want to talk about some tears.
I know, right? That's my baby.
Yep. I'm not gonna bring a megaphone. I'm gonna bring like the what the cheerleaders use with the open megaphone. And boy, they gonna make us leave. They gonna tell us to get at.
Get it.
Now let's get to
go in the house.
let's get to college, shall we?
College.
The one you remember. So I remember being upset because my graduation was the first graduation they moved from the Civic Center to Wiley College Gymnasium.
Oh my God.
Where they had no AC.
Oh, it was hot in there.
No heat.
Somebody fell out.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Wait a minute. I'm getting to that part. Because that's that. Okay, first of all, it's not funny that the person fell out.
No.
It's funny the situation that happened and leading up to it. So they had to rent industrial fans first. Then they had to have overflow outside the gym where they had a speaker and people could hear on the outside. Now, let me tell you about my friends.
Okay.
Specifically, my friend Greg. Greg has missed every graduation that I have been a part of. He missed Wiley and he missed KD. And remember, I performed at KD for 3 nights, my graduation. By that graduation week, he missed every single one of them. And I was like, now, Greg, like he came out for Wiley. And he overslept, I guess, because, we had to be there early.
Right.
So he oversleeps. So he's outside the gym. And I guess he got inside. And this is the part that I like the most. Not like. It's just funny. So as y'all know, we met in choir. And those of us that were graduating still got to sing with the choir. They just, like, Mr. Hayes put us in the front. And we sang Couldn't Hear Nobody Pray. Led by the legendary Lewis Keys. Dee, I know you're listening. Tell Lewis to listen to this part because I know he remembers this story. So, and actually Lewis was graduating too. That's why we sang the song. Yeah. Right? So he's up killing it like he always does. And we're rocking like we do for the song, and we're singing, we're stomping. Next thing you know, across the gymnasium, there's a commotion going on. Somebody passed out.
You heard somebody say, "Oh!"
Yep. Somebody call an ambulance. Oh my God. So we're supposed to be paying attention to Mr. Hayes because Mr. Hayes does not want us to take eyes off him when he is doing what he do, which is conducting us. But all of us are looking, and I'm sitting there going, I'm looking all over and not paying attention at all. And I could see Mr. Hayes. I could see the look on his face. He is not happy. But Greg, he happened to be inside at that point. He was able to get into the back, and he kind of saw the whole thing. And to this day, he says Lewis was killing it so much that brother fell out at the fact that Lewis was killing that song.
I remember Greg kept saying it.
Yep. Even like whenever we talk about stuff like that, he always brings that up. And
the one who made him fall out. Oh, yeah, he was singing that song.
Now, we talk about hairstyles. Let's talk about what you did for my hair, because I was growing it out.
You was growing it out, and that was before we did your locks.
That's right.
So I had braided the front, and then I had twisted the back. I had
the twist in the back, which was my favorite. I love that hairstyle. That was my favorite.
You was my mannequin back then. I was like, baby, let me try
this. That's why every time you make money, I'd be like, where's my cut? Because I was your crash test dummy the first few years.
Yeah, all your retwists and everything, your color on your locks.
And then you know me, I had to be extra. When I got my last refund, I had ordered my WWE Championship belt.
Yep.
And
I still got that picture.
Yep.
Of us standing in front of right down your monument.
Right next to the monument, yep.
And then you had you had it hanging on. No, wait,
I had it around my waist.
One of them you had it hanging, and one of them you had it around your waist.
Yeah. So what?
In that picture, I had a bang too.
Yeah. You was the bang. I was gonna say banging. It was gonna come out. You out here throwing gang signs. Out here banging.
Whatever.
Terrible. But so for our graduation, we couldn't have anything like we couldn't have shawls. We couldn't have nothing that had like our Greek paraphernalia on it. It was just gown with black pants and black shoes. And what was our professor? He had passed away last year from COVID. Dr. Clayton. He told us, he was like, if y'all show up putting on anything extra, you're not gonna walk across that stage, and your parent and your family gonna be mad that they came all the way from Washington or wherever they come from, and you didn't walk across that stage because you couldn't follow directions. So I had my championship belt on underneath. Mm-hmm. So when I got up to walk across that stage, and you can attest to this, what did I do?
You opened that thing?
I ain't opened until after I got across. I'm talking about how I glided across that stage.
Oh, you talking about gliding across? Yeah, you did glide across that stage.
I did.
With them shiny
I had
church shoes you had on. Them thing was shiny.
Big ass shoes I got.
Shiny.
Giant feet I got.
They were shiny.
They were. But you know what? When I walked across that stage, I took that picture. As soon as I got across, I opened up my gown, had my belt on,
and then
spun
you pulled your stole out too.
I did.
Yeah, because
I did. And then I gave it away.
What did you give it away?
I think I gave it to Ian as like
as a thank you thing.
Yeah, because you know. But I remember afterwards. Let me go back. Before the night before, me, you, Ian, his girlfriend at the time, Lewis, Dee Dee.
Oh, that was when we
Greg.
Yep.
And Howard. And it was, I think, I can't remember his name. We all went to go see Avengers.
Yep.
We went to a midnight viewing at 3D. Now, it was dark because, 3D glasses make it dark. And then it was late. So I think we got home at like 2. And then I had to be up for like 7. So I was pretty tired. And then
I had to be up to sing, and I was tired too.
Yep. Sure did. Then after that, we were supposed to do like barbecue at my mom's house, but it turned into a thing with my parents, so it didn't really work out that way. My dad gave me a gift. It was like $1,000 in a wallet, and that was nice. And then he and my uncle left, and then we went to go see.
My parents was there, and then Raven and Nika came up too.
Yep. So then after your parents left, me, you, Howard, Raven, and Tradiga went to go see Avengers the second time, but not in 3D, so we could actually see what was going on.
Right, so it wasn't so dark.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, when we saw it before, it was dark, and we got there at not a good time. Yeah. So our seats were closer, and we had
the first time we got seats further in the back. But the second time
it was closer?
Yeah,
okay.
our seats were right in the front.
We could see it clearly, but our seats were closer.
Yeah, and this was at the Marshall Cinema, so it was a tiny theater, and we're sitting in the front I remember falling asleep.
You did?
I did.
But you were so tired from graduation.
I was. I snored. It was bad.
Oh.
And then I woke up right when like the big Battle of New York happened.
Ooh,
good times, though. Good times.
Pollen that was still stuck up into my throat.
All right, Kay, let's get to Boo.
ETBU.
Remember them Tiger Bucks? No, you didn't have Tiger. Did you have Tiger Bucks?
I had Tiger Bucks.
Tiger Bucks.
Because that's what I used them sandwiches on.
Ooh, ETBU had these sandwiches. And Kayla be like,
they was like Subway, but times 10 better.
Better bread.
I used to be like, babe, you want one of these sandwiches?
Be like, you damn, if you gonna use your Tiger Bucks to bring me a sandwich, please bring me a sandwich.
Ooh, them things be so good.
Jam.
But ETBU, so if people don't know, ETBU stands for East Texas Baptist University.
Right.
Which is where I transferred after I left Wiley College.
Yes.
I mean, I always wanted to graduate from a HBCU, but at the time, my major was biology, and they tried to change up the curriculum. It was only supposed to happen for the people who were incoming, not for the people who were already in it. But they tried to change it for everybody, and they was like, So my advisor was like, yeah, you're not going to finish until like 2 years from now. And by then, I was already there for 3 years. Mm-hmm. I needed one more year, and I was going to graduate. Because they didn't have a full nursing program, and I was doing pre-nursing. Then I was going to go to nurse school for a year now. So I was like, y'all messing up my plans. Let me see what ETBU got going on over here. Transferred over there, and then graduated in a year.
That's right.
So anyway, graduation day. That was around Christmas time because they had it decorated like Christmas and stuff. Because I had a December graduation.
That's right. I came back from Dallas.
Yep, you did. Because at that time you had moved to Dallas, and you were there while I was finishing up school.
That's right.
And so yeah, you came up. Of course, my parents were there. All my family, my friends. That was like, was that a Saturday or Sunday?
It had to have been a Saturday because I couldn't miss
school.
School.
Because you was in KD that time.
That's right.
Yeah. So it was a Saturday. Can't remember what time, but I know it was during the day. It wasn't no 8 o'clock graduation.
Right.
I want to say it was like 11 or 12. It wasn't early, but it wasn't late. And I think it was like 11, 12-ish. Something like that. Anyway, I had my beautiful sew-in done by Mickey Styles herself.
And the bang.
I did have a bang. Oh, my God. Me and bangs in graduation.
Bang.
Only one I didn't have one was 5th grade.
Ooh, let me stop.
Wait, I ain't banging.
You ain't banging no more.
Gang bang. I ain't no thug.
Graduating from banging.
Ain't no thug. Anyway.
Thugs grow up sometimes.
That is true. Whatever. I had a cute outfit. We had to wear our black, so I had a cute black outfit.
You was
my
cute.
My black tights and my black wedgies.
I still got that picture that we took after you graduated. Yeah.
Yep.
I keep it in my phone.
Send it to me. I ain't seen it in a while.
What? While you telling your story.
We can post it on the Instagram thing when I get a chance.
Keep telling your story.
Anyway, so yeah, y'all were all there to support me. And I definitely heard all of y'all when I was walking across that stage. So I was happy to get my diploma. I was like, oh my God, I'm really graduating college. And
look at this.
Look at us. Your dreads are so short.
Oh man, I miss my short dreads.
Oh my God, we look so young. Oh.
Look at that bang.
My bang was on point. Ooh, my makeup was on point too. I did my makeup too.
Yeah, you was popping.
Y'all, I was popping at graduation. We're gonna have to post these pictures on the Instagram. So
on the Finsta.
Oh my God, walk down memory lane.
Remember that jacket? I used to wear that jacket everywhere.
You did, and that ain't matched with nothing.
It didn't, but you know what? God. I ain't cared. That was my comfort. That was my safety blanket. Anyway.
I don't think I cried at graduation.
You didn't.
Yeah.
I think you were just ready to be over it. You was like,
right.
This ain't Wiley.
That's true. I did say that too. But hey, I had some good experience at ETBU. I was able to go to Africa while I was there.
You did.
Anyway, we'll talk about that another day.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, my fam set up another thing for me. Oh, you found that picture of us from Wiley.
Yep.
We gotta post that too.
I was fat.
My family rented another banquet room for me. Hey, we all about the banquet room.
All about the banquet room, man.
And had a graduation party for me there too with our family and friends. And Marcia's about 45, 50 minutes from Shreveport. So everybody just tricked on back to Shreveport.
We did.
Yep. And we had the party there, had our music and our food and our cake and all that stuff. And, everybody was just happy and congratulating me. And then, you found another picture.
Yep.
Ooh, I look young.
Yep. With the bang. Bang, banging.
Wow. So that was an amazing experience. And then you fast forward to 2016.
Don't tell that one yet, because I got a story.
You do?
Right after your graduation party, I had a phone conversation with your dad about my intentions for us.
Your intentions.
Yeah, that did not go over well. It did not go over well at all. I remember being quite afraid to talk to your dad.
For real?
Because I was letting him know that, now that you graduated, it's going to be time for me to propose. And the heat, I could feel it.
You can feel it through the phone, babe.
Yeah. Your dad did not want to.
You gonna tell the people what he say?
I don't remember what he said. All I remember was essentially.
What he was like, you ain't ready?
Yeah.
Oh. You still feel heat from the conversation, huh? I see it on your face.
You never forget.
Did you get cussed out?
I ain't get cussed out.
Oh.
But it was like I don't know how to describe it.
Gotcha.
But I do remember there, because when you moved, I proposed then. And then they were like, well, why didn't you propose at the graduation party in front of everybody? Because that was supposed to be for Kayla and the family to enjoy that moment. So I
would have rather you proposed at the graduation party.
Well, I was trying to be. If
all the family gonna be there, I would rather that happen around all the family.
But in my head, I was like, okay.
You want to take my shine?
I didn't want to take your shine, because then it would have been like, well, why didn't he propose another time?
Right.
Like, there was no real good way to do it.
Right.
Because I do remember after I did propose, there was that
I know feeling. Everybody was like, oh, you should have did that at the party. I was like, that would have been fun. Y'all was all there. But it's okay. We married now.
Now, before you get to 2016, we got to go to 2014 for good old KD Conservatory. So y'all know I went to acting school, and we had to do a showcase for our 15-month graduation. And no, that didn't come out right because it sounded like we had to graduate for 15 months. I'm talking about we had a 15-month course. And at the end of that 15-month course, we had to have a showcase. We performed our scenes. It was like 10 of us in our class for 3 separate nights. One night was for agents. Another night was for, I forget who the other night was for, but the last night was for, that was the actual graduation. Family and friends, all that good stuff.
Yep.
And it was kind of awkward, I guess, because we went from doing our scenes to then they set up the seats, and then we stood up and gave like speeches or whatever, like thanking us, not thanking us, but thanking people. I thought it was
just like very intimate. I didn't think it was awkward.
No, it's just, I don't know, because not a lot of people from our class were like great talkers. So I think I was the first one that gave like an actual speech, and then it just kind of picked up from there because I was towards the top. And then afterwards, it was like, okay, damn, what do we do now? Like now we're supposed to go out.
How y'all looking?
Yeah, it was just like deer in the headlights. Some of us thought we would leave industry night with like an agent, but the industry nights in Dallas, they were more for like the agents to come and get free alcohol and snacks, and then like
scamming on the folks.
Yeah, so that's another one of my graduations. Just don't be hitting.
Why you make it sound? You make it sound so sad. We still celebrated you.
I mean, you did. I wish I had better stories to tell.
You do have good stories.
I'm just relishing. I'm just embellishing. That's the word I wanted to say.
Embellishing.
But let's get to yours, because you had a fantastic graduation.
Yes. So
you was at UTA.
Yes. 2016, our graduation was at UTA from Ogle School Hair, Skin, and Nails.
Oh.
They did, because they have different Ogles all over Texas. So all of the schools came together in Arlington to have the graduation there.
Right.
So it was a huge, huge graduation. A lot of people too. You must be looking for.
I'm trying, because I promise you got another bang.
I know. Did I?
I'm looking it up because maybe it's a fro.
It popped up. No, it's not a fro. I know that. It popped up on my memories last week actually, because that was like the actual graduation was like around Mother's Day. So I think that was like May 16th or something like that at that time.
Oh yeah, you were talking to your mom about it.
Yeah, we was talking about it earlier today. Yep. So anyway, that was a great milestone because I was finishing doing school so that I can get ready to do my career in cosmetology.
Right.
So, and plus it was like a milestone marker because during that year I had been through a lot because it took like a year and a half.
It took a while because you had to.
I started in like 2015. And then finished like the middle of 16. I left school for a minute, then went back. And then that was also around the time when I found out my mom was diagnosed with cancer, which she's cancer free now, y'all. Praise the Lord. So at that time it was a rough time. Because it was just a lot going on. I was emotional, up and down, depressed. Like I didn't tell a lot of people that at that time. Nobody really knew. Just Al knew and then like the director at the school.
Yeah.
Because we had to talk about stuff and hours and all that stuff. So it was a milestone marker because it was an emotional time and an emotional time leading up to. So when we got to graduation, by the time when it was time for me to graduate, well, first of all, it was kind of like 2 parts because you do your clock out when you're done with your complete hours.
Right.
And then when you do the full graduation, it's, past that. So my clock out was in March. And that's when I was able to get my license and all that good stuff and my certificates and all that. And then the full graduation for everybody was in May. And so at the clock out, my parents weren't able to come down to that because that was at the time my mom was starting her chemo and all that stuff too.
Right.
So, you were there, your mom, Louis, Dee Dee, and the kids. And then all the people who you were in, that course with at that particular school, they were there, so they all gather around. When it's time for you to clock out, they dance, they clap for you and all that stuff. And then they do the countdown for you to, type in your last hours.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a milestone marker for me. I was happy about that. We went out to eat after that, me, your mom, and Dee Dee. So we did it as a girls thing, which was really cool and awesome. And then when you fast forward to May, we had that graduation. And then after that, my family, they all came up to the graduation too. So my mom was there, and that was after she had just finished her stem cell transplant and everything like with the bone marrow and stuff. So she had basically beat everything. They just, had to make sure it was clear after that. I saw the picture.
Yeah. I don't have the one from the actual graduation ceremony. That's
I got all of those.
Your clock out, yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, so we went out to eat after that, and Raven was there, and some of my cousins was there, and my brother and them, they came up. So we took a lot of photos.
Right.
Because I was extremely happy about that milestone.
Yep.
And the reason why we brought up the stuff when I was talking to my mom earlier, because my dad had saw a picture too and remember how she looked then compared to now, because that was when she had just came, from surgery and stuff. AD, chill. Kids. And we were just looking at the 360 turn of everything and just how God blessed us all.
So 180.
Okay, 180.
You do 360, it comes right back to where you started from.
Okay, 180 then.
Yes.
So the 180. Just seeing, where my mom started and where she's at now. So all that within that time was just emotional. But, it came out to a good emotional because it was like, okay, I went through all this and I'm going into my career path.
Still standing.
Which I'm in now.
Still strong.
As my own business owner.
My own business.
I mean,
No, I
thought you was correcting me.
No.
I was like, I said what I said.
Excuse me. No, I was just agreeing.
Gotcha.
And boosting
me
what you said.
Yes.
But I want to say, Kayla.
Yeah.
You being a part of the Bang Gang is just amazing to me. Because with every milestone,
I liked the Bangs at the time, and I hadn't had them in a long time.
Ever since then, you was like, you know what? I finally moved to a point where I don't need bangs no more. I just gotta rock the natural.
They'll come back one day.
I honestly cannot wait for the bang to return because it just. I honestly feel like it's a milestone hairstyle for you. So it's like every single milestone you hit can't go wrong with covering up your forehead.
Because I do got a quite large one.
Oh boy, I wasn't gonna say nothing, but I mean you're the one that brought it up. So let's go ahead with your big forehead.
You hear your son knocking?
I do. Yes, son. What do you need? No, you're not going to have any marshmallows. What you need first, you've had enough sugar already. Please just sit down, finish watching your show. We're almost done, I promise. Okay? I love you, son.
He said, love you too.
He walked away. I
love you too.
Anyway, we shared these stories because we honestly, when you look back at our lives, just in general, we've done some amazing things.
And the cool thing is, my last 2 graduations we shared together.
Yep.
And your last
2?
2, 3. Okay. Yeah, 2.
Yeah.
That we shared together. So I feel like that's awesome too.
Yeah, because we've been together for a long time.
11 years this right.
11 years, September 10th.
Oh.
Wow.
You like me that long. Okay.
I mean, sometimes it's actually not bad. It's actually not hard at all.
What you mean? I mean, why you have to say it like that?
Shut up, Michaela.
It's cool. It's actually not bad.
Who said it
was bad?
I was gonna turn it up and make it seem like it was gonna be like this hard battle. But it's really not. Matter of fact, just this last week, I think we were sitting on the couch. We were sitting on the sofa. And I was like,
at the dock of the bay.
He was like, Kayla, we've been together 11 years.
But it don't feel like it.
And it doesn't feel like it.
Yep.
And we've seen a lot of stuff. We've done a lot of things. The things that I've done, I know in my heart I couldn't have graduated without you.
Y'all heard that, right? Y'all heard that. We're gonna keep that.
Your turn.
What you mean?
You got to give me my props too.
I didn't think you was done giving me my props. I thought you. I was
no,
like,
since you want to cut me off and tell everybody you heard that he said. Now I want mines.
Okay. Now, first of all, I really could not have done. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm. 2 times.
Like not only all of it, but especially when I was in high school.
Yeah.
Because I really had some deep moments then where I was like really down and I just wanted to give up. Yeah. Not give up on life, but just like give up on
unsubscribe from life. No, I know what you mean though.
Yeah. Give up on just my dream because I didn't, think it was gonna happen just because how I was feeling emotionally. So, yeah, you really pushed me. You would like everything that I would tell you like of what I wanted to do, and I didn't believe I could do it. You would like kind of put the map in front of me and like tell me like my potential, like how I could go over my potential.
Yeah.
Like you would like put the map, oh, you're going to do this. Oh, you're going to have this done. You're going to have this set up. And I wouldn't believe it in my mind, but you already knew. So you kept me on the path when I didn't want to like stay on really.
Yeah.
And then I like from there, it was able to like recreate how creative I wanted to be within it. And then I'm like, okay, this is my passion for real. And he sees it. So he's pushing me. So, yeah, I just gave you your props.
Thank you. Now I got to give you yours. Because, when I was in acting school, I think, and we talked about this a couple weeks ago, I was used to being placed in the background, or I just naturally put myself in the background because in the past, that's where I was placed. So my natural, my natural state is to be inconspicuous, to just, I'm here, but it doesn't matter if I'm here.
Right.
And you would tell me, babe, you're so talented and all this stuff. And I see you doing big things, commercials, and I see you on the big screen and all this stuff. If it wasn't for you, Edwin, my mom, for sure, I would have dropped out after the first semester. I would have quit. I'd have been like, nah, it's not for me. It's really not in me. And my growth didn't start happening, honestly, until you moved out here and we were able to be around each other a lot more. And you could be there to push me. And the second semester is when I came out of that shell that so many years of like mental, like, how can I say this? I would abuse myself and tell myself that I didn't deserve things because of things that I had done in the past. So anything good, I didn't feel I deserved it because I had hurt other people. And once I broke out of that, then I was able to actually grow. And now where I'm at, being able to do this show, if we tried to do this show back in 2013, neither one of us would have done it.
Right.
It would not have happened. But to be there, to be here, and to finally feel like I took 2 years off from acting. I've been working, I've been doing all this stuff, but I'm in a creative space because now I don't feel so overwhelmed with things. I'm learning how to like compartmentalize what I need to do.
Right.
All of that stuff is because you continue to tell me, even like we'll watch a TV show, we'll watch a movie, and you'll say, when are you going to get back to it? Like you never let me forget about what my dreams are. And now I feel like I can actually do it. And I couldn't have done it if it wasn't for you. I wouldn't have graduated from Wiley. I could have, but it wouldn't, like, to go from a 1.8 at Grambling and graduate with a 3.24 at Wiley, doing all the like choir and alpha and all the stuff that I was doing, and to make it where I made it because you were right behind me the entire time. Katie doesn't have like a top of their class kind of thing. Everyone just graduates, but to feel like from a group of 10, 4 solid people graduated from that class and being in that group of 4,
right,
couldn't have done it without your support. Mm-hmm. A lot of people have done things and they take full credit for, but you got to look back and say there were people who made sacrifices for you. This is turning into a weekly motivation.
Hey, let them use.
A lot of people make sacrifices for dreams to come true.
Right.
So I don't want to ever achieve something and not give you your flowers for helping me receive mine.
Right.
So what's going to happen in the future? What's going to happen for my career as an actor and a performer and a host will be because you jumped into this podcast with me with no idea of what you were going to be able to do. We're about to hit a year mark next week.
Mm-hmm. 1 year? Why?
1 year. And we did it together. But you have given me this opportunity to show people my talent and to show how funny we are and charismatic we both are. Mm-hmm. I couldn't have done that without you. This show would not be possible without you. It would have just been me yelling into the microphone crazy conspiracy theories that I've made up on my own.
What's wrong with him, girl?
Be like, you know why I don't eat mayonnaise? I do eat mayonnaise. But you know why I don't eat mayonnaise? Because the white man puts a chemical in it to make you wee small. Like, that makes absolutely no sense. But knowing me, I'd have came up with some stuff just to make content. You know what I mean? Stupid. But I appreciate you. And I know this turned into a whole sappy moment, but
it's not sappy.
I mean, it is kind of sappy with love and feelings and stuff. Oh, okay. But it honestly goes to everyone who is graduating or has already graduated at this point. There are people who have been there for you. And the fact that you walked across that stage is a testament to your work and their support. Mm-hmm. So for everyone that's graduating or has graduated, we celebrate you and your support system for making that happen. Because if it wasn't for you, there would be no me. And if it wasn't for them, there would be no you.
Ooh, that's real. That was really good.
I know. Thank you.
Because when you think about it, support system is like amazing.
Yeah.
You know?
I really do. I think about the people, because there are some people who don't have like a solid support system. And
right.
I was thinking about that during the bump.
Right.
It's like I've seen people. I actually saw a TikTok where it was a girl who was going to tell her parents that she was going to go to Baylor. Mm-hmm. And it was like the before and then there was the after. And the after was like her parents basically told her like they weren't proud of her for making that choice. They wanted her to go somewhere else. And just to see her hurt and knowing that she didn't have that support, like she was pretty much on her own. Mm-hmm. Close the door, son. We're almost done. Okay, well, come in and sit down. And then come in. Come in. Hi. Sit down. And then close the door. All right, have a seat right there on the floor. And then we'll bring you in so you can say hi. But there are people, honestly, who don't have that support system. And they are out there surviving and being, they are accomplishing their goals without that support.
Right.
So to them, because I don't want to leave them out either, you do have people who may not know you that are looking at you being successful without that foundation and saying, well, damn, if they can do that without having anyone behind them, what's my excuse?
Right.
Why am I sitting here feeling sorry for myself and not getting after my dreams when this person has nobody behind them to push them? They are pushing themselves. So we love you. We support you. We may not even know you. and we want you to get out there and be the best you that you can be. So anyway, there's so many of these nuggets that's just happened. We haven't even gotten to like the official weekly motivation segment. So weekly motivation, Michaela.
I was about to say plopping them nuggets again, but then it's gonna
right down your forehead.
It's gonna sound weird again.
Flap like the Bang Gang. Kayla's the leader of the Bang Gang. Blibbity blibbity.
Whatever. Hold on, AD. We almost done. Weekly motivation for this week.
Yes.
Keep pushing.
Keep on pushing.
So sometimes the goal you set out is not always the finished goal, but not to say the finished goal is not where you need to be. Because the goal I set out when I first started my college career was different than where I'm at now. But not to say I would have changed it, because a lot of those things that I went through, I was able to meet different people at different points in my life that are still in my life. You. Yeah. Of course.
Me.
So I wouldn't have changed the way I've done it, because my thought process and the way that God worked it out for me, I'm where I need to be. So, goals. Continue pushing with that, no matter where it leads to.
No matter where it leads to. I'm going to piggyback off of that.
Okay.
So, I took a 2-year sabbatical. I didn't plan for it to be 2 years. I really only expected 1 year from my acting dreams. I did it because for the first few years of actively getting after acting, it was a bunch of closed doors, a bunch of no's that made me feel like I wasn't good enough. And I needed, after I cut my hair, I felt like I had sacrificed way too much of myself to try and make it as an actor. Mm-hmm. So I took a break, and then I started working, which when you work a full-time job, it's hard to try to be a full-time actor because you audition during the week. You don't audition on the weekends. They don't film on the weekends. Only like short films and student films do weekends because that's when they're free. Actual shows film during the week unless, something special comes up on the weekend. So lately, I've finally been feeling creative, and I've been writing down ideas and coming up with things that I want to film and put out into the world. And I finally feel like I can do that. So I'm saying that to say it's okay to take a step back, to reassess what you want to do with your life and realize if it's something that you really want to do. And if it's something that you really want to do, nothing will get in the way of that. Not a break, not a person, not a place, not a thing. It will be there for you. You want to know what inspired me today? And it happens kind of in pockets, but people are still sharing my R.P. Content from 2 years ago.
You had some funny stuff on there.
And I'm like, when I see them share it, I'm like, dang, they really did enjoy my stuff. And I was so hard on myself that I didn't think it was good. Like, I knew it was good, but I didn't think it was that good.
Because you remember at one point I would tell you, like, people would be like, when you get doing videos again?
Yeah. And then Mr. Rhodes today asked me about my acting. Mm-hmm. When we were at Kalira's birthday, one of my frat brothers was there. He asked me, when was I getting back to my acting? I'm like, it's the hints. If it's for you and it's something that you're supposed to do, and you walk away from it, there will be signs to remind you to get back on your path. It is okay to take a detour as long as you don't let that detour turn into a roadblock. You just, like on a highway, you get off on the detour, you take a different route, and you get right back on the same way you were going. Oh, man, I didn't even mean for that one. That one hit me.
Okay.
I feel emotional. You laughing. I'm trying not to cry. Yeah, I feel it. I felt that. Whew, I'm getting back to it. I'm gonna carve out time and start. I'm really emotional.
Hey, that was a word right there. Then you see AD gave you the choir music in the background.
He did. I'm not gonna say nothing else. Let's get to the social medias before I start weeping on this podcast.
Social media. Mickey Styles IG. Also, check me out on Facebook, Mickey Styles Salon.
R.P _ Instagram and Twitter. YUPod _ on Instagram.
Also, your girl got a TikTok now.
Oh, yeah.
She made her first TikTok video.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like almost at 800 views right now. Anyway, my TikTok is Mickey Styles 27.
Okay. Since we...
Follow me, y'all. Follow me.
You got to do the same thing for my TikTok because I'm about to drop content on there as soon as I get all these logistics figured out and how I'm going to drop this content.
All right, Busta Rhymes.
I said that on one. That was one whole breath right there. That sure was. R.P _ on TikTok. Is that right? Wait a minute.
I think it is.
Hold
double
on.
Check, though.
Let me double check. I be on TikTok all the time. Don't even remember my own
name.
My own name.
You don't know my name.
No, it's just at R.P. No underscore.
Okay.
So R.P. and that's RDOTP on TikTok. Content coming soon.
Yeah.
And then did he just hit his head?
That was his foot.
Okay. Calm down, buddy. We're almost done. The YU where was I at? He kind of threw me off. I thought he hit his head on the table. YUPod _ on Instagram, YUPod on Twitter, the YU Podcast on YouTube.com. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell your friends about us. Leave a nice little comment. And boy, chill out. We almost done. You doing too much.
Don't forget about the Patreon.
Yes. See, there are factors that happen in your life. People come in, and there are distractions that happen. AD is a moving distraction. I forgot about the Patreon.
He cracking me up too.
Because he over there doing the most, right? So, www.patreon.com /YUPod. Please go there. Consider supporting us. We've got 7 patrons right now. We love each and every one of you.
Yeah. You got something coming soon.
We got, yes. Yes. Those details will come out next week on our 1-year celebration party. Hey. 1-year anniversary party. June 1st. It's going to happen. Now, the boy who is trying to get on the microphone has something to say. Come talk to the people, buddy. What you got?
People, it's AD.
What's up?
AD likes you.
AD likes you. That's right.
And I love you.
He loves you too.
And what's in your heart?
My heart.
What's in your heart? My heart. I mean, what else should be in my heart? I was in my heart.
You told me you were saying
never will I part. Never will I
joy,
bend.
Joy down me in my heart.
Hey,
Thank you.
Oh, he's done. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and wrap this up, shall we? Let's go ahead and wrap it up. We love each and every one of you. We really appreciate you. I know I'm going to say that again. All right. So for Michaela.
Goodbye, people. And AD.
For AD.
Goodbye, people.
And Big AD. We bid you a good day and adieu. Remember, wash your hands. Please still consider wearing a mask. When we went to that graduation, it was a bunch of no mask, just vibes.
And brunch.
And brunch. No mask. Just, hey, COVID's still out there.
I was on, though.
Yes, we did.
And AD. You did.
Follow your dreams.
Just didn't have his on.
He had it on.
AD dry snitching on people. AD out here telling on people. We're almost done.
We're not going to tell you.
All right. We love you. We appreciate you. And don't forget, chase your dreams no matter what. If you're going to win,
you're going to win as a winner.
And if you're going to lose, you're going to lose as a loser and not as a quitter.
I'm going to win, and I'm going to be a loser and win.
Okay. That's right, because even when you lose, you win the knowledge. It's a learning experience. That's right, son. Drop them nuggets on them like your daddy do. We love you. We appreciate you. And next week, it's our one. What did he say?
I'm going to eat the nuggets.
Not them. I don't know about that, buddy.
Chicken nuggets.
I don't know about that.
The nuggets of chicken.
Next week, our 1-year anniversary special. We're going to have a good time. It's going to be fun. It's going to be... Actually, before we go, for next week, if any of you want to tell us personally either your favorite parts of the show or how much you enjoy our content or you want to say something nice, we will read it on that episode. Hit us up on our in our DMs on Instagram. I know Raven emails, so if you want to email, the email is yupod@gmail.com. If you're old school, if you see us or Kayla's clients listen, and if you see Kayla this week and you want to say something nice, Kayla will relay it and we'll read it. I'm glad that came up because I sure would have forgot.
Oh, yeah.
We love you. We appreciate you. And we will see you next time.
Daddy, you